What's up, everybody? Welcome to GPTV. If you're not subscribed to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Today, I have a story that is coming out of Memphis, Tennessee, and shout out to everybody in Tennessee. Here recently, I did a story about a pastor by the name of Pastor Ricky Floyd that was gunned down outside of Momma's Bar and Kitchen in Memphis, Tennessee by 42-year-old Samantha Marion after an argument over religion inside of their bar. Now, you may be saying to yourself, why is Pastor Ricky Floyd in an argument with somebody inside of a bar about religion? There is a time and a place to even talk to people about religion, but a bar is not the place to be talking about religion at all. But anyway, everybody was trying to figure out what was going on because they were trying to figure out, was Samantha Marion his mistress or his side piece? Everybody was trying to figure out who is Samantha Marion to Pastor Ricky Floyd. Come to find out, he didn't know her and she did not know him. But anyway, Samantha Marion was arrested for the murder of Pastor Ricky Floyd, and since then, she has bonded out of jail.
Miss Marion, do you have any comment?
Can you tell us what happened?
No comment.
But anyway, the video is now circulating around about when Pastor Ricky Floyd got out of the vehicle and started walking towards Samantha Marion, and he knocked her phone out of her hand, and she gunned him down.
Plenty of speculation surrounding the shooting of Pastor Ricky Floyd outside Momma's Bar and Kitchen March 12th. Phone video captured what appears to be some of the final moments of Pastor Floyd's life. It shows the Tahoe truck he is in putting on brakes, Pastor Floyd getting out, walking toward the person shooting the video as they yell to back up.
I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, you know, back the up. Back the
The video does not capture the gunfire that would have taken place probably maybe 3 or 4 seconds later, but it clearly shows him approaching her aggressively after being told several times to stop and that he should not be, walking up on her like that.
Keith Perry says his client, Samantha Marion, was behind the camera shooting the video, and it came after Marion and a man she had met that night got into a heated religion discussion with Pastor Floyd inside the bar. Perry says when everyone was leaving, Pastor Floyd walked toward Marion, and the man got between them.
He stands in front of Reverend Floyd. He's knocked to the ground by Reverend Floyd, and when he does, the back of his head hits the pavement, and he becomes a little stunned or dazed. Reverend Floyd then takes the telephone of Miss Marion and he throws it to the ground and he hurled a couple of insults or what have you, and then starts to walk off.
That's when he says Samantha Marion picks up her phone and starts videoing the license plate of the truck, since she had never met Floyd before. That's where the video picks up.
Whatever triggered him, he was upset with Mrs. Marion. He fought through 2 individuals to get to her, and watching him storm from the vehicle and approach her, it was clear that his intentions was definitely not to give her a hug and say, hey, let's work this out. But he had aggression in his heart and in his mind.
WREG acknowledges that this is only one piece of video from that night, and it does not include what police have described as Pastor Floyd holding his hands up and walking backwards away from Marion before falling to the ground. Out of respect for Pastor Floyd's family, WREG reached out to a family spokesperson and shared the video. It was their first time seeing it.
Now, the whole question about this story is, was this self-defense or not? Now, you all leave in the comments, do you all think this was self-defense or not? I would like to know. But anyway, when Pastor Ricky Floyd got out of that vehicle, it looked like he had a straight-up demon in his soul, as you guys can see right here. He had a look on his face that could kill a horse. Now, his intentions was bad the whole time when he began to walk up towards Samantha Marion. Now, as you guys can see right here, Pastor Ricky Floyd is way much bigger than Samantha Marion. He's a man and she is a woman. Now, she does not know what Pastor Ricky Floyd is going to do to her when he walked up to her. He could hit her, he could shoot her, he could stab her. She does not know what Pastor Ricky Floyd has on his mind. So she went into self-defense mode because Pastor Ricky Floyd stopped his vehicle and got out like a straight-up fool that he was being that day. Now, some people may say, hey, man, Pastor Ricky Floyd, she shouldn't have did him like that. she's wrong, send her to prison because Pastor Ricky Floyd did not mean harm at all. If Pastor Ricky Floyd did not mean harm at all, Pastor Ricky Floyd would have just kept on riding about his business. But no, Pastor Ricky Floyd tried to show himself as a goon about that life, and he wound up getting his life taken away from him. Now, this is one thing that I am going to say. Now, this goes to everybody, me, you, and you. Anytime that you may find yourself in an argument with somebody, whether you may be at a store, or church, or anywhere, do not walk your tail up to anybody that you are in an argument with, because you do not know what that person have on them or on their mind. That person can gun you down right there while you are walking up towards them. That is not a good idea at all, to get out of your vehicle and begin walking up towards somebody trying to show them that you are about their life. Pastor Ricky Floyd should have went on home. Pastor Ricky Floyd would still be here today if he would have just went on to the house or went on to the church or went somewhere in the parking lot and began to pray. He's a pastor anyway. Go somewhere and pray, man. And why are you inside of a bar trying to tell somebody about religion? That is not the place to be preaching to somebody about religion. That's just like a pastor inside of a strip club trying to preach to everybody, even the strippers, about getting out of this strip club. That is not the time or the place to be preaching to anybody about getting out of the strip club. It does not make sense at all. Now, one thing that I know about Memphis, Tennessee is their murder rate is very high, and everybody has guns in Memphis, Tennessee. Now, you would think that Pastor Ricky Floyd will use his common sense and say, hey, this woman could have a gun on her. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. I should not be walking up to her because if she have a gun, she could gun me down. But no, Pastor Ricky Floyd was not thinking at all. Now we are screaming out, R.I.P. Pastor Ricky Floyd. Y'all leave a comment, and also like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until I see you guys on the next video, holla at you.